So you, wow, how have the tables have turned? Let's look at this. It says Mali seized 3 tons of gold worth 245 million from Canadian company amid revenue dispute. Mali seizes gold from Canadian mining company. Mali seized 3 tons of gold worth 180 to 245 million from Barrick Gold, transporting it to a state-owned bank. The move follows a legal dispute over 370 million in unpaid taxes, part of Mali's push for more mining revenue under its new 2023 code. Barrick Gold has suspended operations as 2 of its mines are claimed to owe 5.5 billion to Bamako. So yeah, so you guys haven't been paying your taxes or whatever. So yeah, we'll just confiscate this gold right here, and it'll go towards your outstanding debt. What these corporations do is they exploit the resources of these other countries, and they don't respect them, and they don't, so they're like, oh, you're gonna tax us, whatever, man. F your taxes, we're not paying that shit. Oh, you're not paying it? Oh, okay, cool. Swiper, no swiping. So it says Mali recently seized 3 tons of gold valued between 180 million and 245 million from Barrick Gold amid a dispute over revenue sharing following the adoption of a new mining code in 2023. The government is demanding an additional 370 million in unpaid taxes. Barrick, which owns 80% of the Lolu Gonkotu complex, has suspended operations and initiated international arbitration. This move reflects Mali's push to increase its share of mining revenues. What do you think? I think it's great, that these people have some, what's the word? Autonomy. I'm trying to think of a better word, like agency, over their own stuff, and it's really cool because you got the Burkina Faso, the Niger, and so they're along with Mali, and they are going to have each other's back. Historically, if you do something like this, then the missiles come. But if they do pull moves like that, they're going to have to fight Niger and Burkina Faso. So they're going to have a tough battle instead of just something that would just be real quick and easy. So then they have to think twice about it, A comment, it says, what the hell is Canada doing mining in Africa? Very, very good question. Another one says, Africa is finally rising. The revolution won't be televised. Actually, it will be. It's being broadcasted or live right now. Podcasted. Another comment, it says, well done, be careful of USA now. Another comment, way past time to have more royalties for the countries that Canadian mining companies have been pillaging for decades. Yep. I wanted to have the argument with the DEI argument with Doc and Pat, but I was supposed to come on earlier. I planned on coming on like 2:30, 3 o'clock, but I was exhausted. I had to take my daughter to the ER, and I had to pick up my nephew from the airport, and I just was out of energy, so I couldn't come on till like 8:30 or so because I had to rest. It's my only day off so far. Let me read this. It says Burkina Faso President Ibrahim Traore rejected loans from IMF and World Bank. Africa doesn't need the World Bank, IMF, Europe, or America. We have what it takes to grow our economy without loans and refuse to be financial slaves. Abraham Traore. This is huge right here because, you know, when, you have colonialism and then you have post-colonialism, right? And then, so like a country is like, hey, we're not no longer a colony of y'all. We're our own thing. Okay, that's fine or whatever. But you gotta still speak in the language that we gave y'all and use our currency and allow our private industry to come over there and continue to do business. You also, if you need money, then you need to go through the IMF and the World Bank or whatever. And the IMF and the World Bank is going to be like, you have to spend this money in certain ways that we give you, specific ways. You can't spend it on education. You can't spend it on infrastructure. You can't spend it on uh, creating new industries for your country and stuff like that. And you also got to pay this money back with interest, huge interest, and you got to do installment payments. And like, so basically all the money you make, you're going to have to pay it back to pay back this loan, and again, we're going to specifically tell you how you can spend this money. Anything that actually helps your people or your country is a no. And a lot of countries take that horrible deal and are stuck in deals like that. And you never, you may have got your independence from the other country and no longer a colony, but you don't have your independence from the other country. You are still a colony. You're a neo colony now, and the IMF is the one that you're submitting to, and the IMF is supporting these quote unquote Western countries and wanting their private corporations to be able to exploit, the labor of your country or the resources of your country, basically whatever they want to exploit from there. Caption, it says, why take loans when we have gold that you turn into money, then give us back as loans that we can't afford to pay back? Neocolonialism is just theft. Yeah, so, we owe you money. You owe us money, so we're going to go over there and we're going to mine the gold out of your country or whatever. And, you're going to pay us to do that. Comment says, let's be free again. Another comment says, Africa has the resources and strength to grow its economy without becoming financial slaves. His words, we refuse to be financial slaves, speak to a powerful message of independence and self-reliance. However, history has shown us what happens to leaders who challenge global financial systems and assert sovereignty. The CIA and other powerful entities have intervened time and time again to maintain control. Traore and other leaders who stand up for their nations need to stay vigilant, protect their people, and build strong alliances. And that's what they've been doing, man. And they haven't touched this guy yet. He's already had like multiple assassination attempts. Comment going on. It says, to the people of Burkina Faso and Africa, stand behind this vision. Protect your leaders and support their efforts to break free from the cycle of debt and exploitation. Change is possible, but it requires unity, resilience, and constant vigilance. Yep. Yeah, I'm happy to see it. I really am. It's great. And like I said earlier, it's like the global South coming together, the diaspora coming together. They divide and conquer. It has been their playbook, and it has been working. So the rebuke to that is coming together. That's where the strength is. Comment, it says, the more I read about the brother, the more I realize that his leadership should be the blueprint. Another one, respect to one of the greatest president Africa has ever seen. Another one, protect him at all costs. Another one, Africa awakens. This is happening in our lifetime. Awesome. Another one, let the light stay on him, because the moment that it doesn't, the darkness will come to take him away. Yeah, man. Protect that dude. Don't let them get him.
Perhaps sobering aspect of the